Jumping 10 years into the future of Wedding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Yuragi-sou no Yuuna-san, aka Yuuna and the Haunted Hot Springs, chapters 146 and 147. And yeah, basically we're on the school trip and Chisaki got thrown 10 years into the future to fulfill this prophecy kind of thing. Anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what happens next. First, a confirmation of the situation. I could see the sky tree from the window. Is this Tokyo? If this really is 10 years into the future, then would this all mean Fuyazora-kun and I are living together in Tokyo? And chapter 146 is titled Chisaki-san in a Certain Future. And yes, I know that there's the collab cover with We Never Learn and Yuragi-sou no Yuuna-san, and I love it. It's 10 years. If it's 10 years, then I'm 26. Then maybe I'm already... No, right. Oh, so we're not actually married yet. Maybe I jumped to conclusions, but I'm probably living here, no doubt about that, because this really looks like my room. I could tell from where the underwear was. Is Fuyazora-kun staying in my house? But there's 2 toothbrushes and there's 2 pillows. Are we just living together? Wait a minute. If we were sleeping on the same bed in the morning, we were sleeping naked? Hey, Chisaki, yes? What for you? Oh, right. Hey, are you dreaming about what happened during the school trip again? What does the future me call Fuyazora-kun? So if Fuyazora calls me Chisaki, then what, Kogarashi-kun? What? Just call me Kokun like usual. It's Kokun? Oh, gosh. What? Kokun? No, so I got, called to work a while ago. Oh, really? That sounds rough. Sorry about doing this on a weekend. No, don't worry about it. Working on a weekend? You must be working a really rough job, Fuyazora-kun. Okay, going now. Okay, see you later. Sorry, you must be mad, huh? No, I'm not. I'll make up for what happened tonight next month for sure. But I'm really not mad. Really? Sorry. But I'm really not mad. Really? Then what? Why aren't you doing it today? What? Doing what? What? You already know, right? The see you later kiss. You always don't get mad if I don't do it, right, Chisaki? What am I doing in the future? Fuyazora-kun's waiting for my kiss? I should do it then, right? Because then he'll have weird suspicions. But he has word now. If I say I came from the past, I know I'll just worry him. So. Okay, I'm off. I did it. I actually kissed him on the cheek. I did it. Let's calm down for a moment. We're having a 13 going on 30 kind of moment going on up in here. Let's calm down for a moment and think. What is happening right now? So Yuuna-san and I snuck out on the second night of the school trip to go to the Sirius shrine. Then the fortune teller, Ryuzen-san, asked Yumisaki-sensei to use her succubus powers to show me a prophetic dream. Oh man, if this is gonna happen, But the thing is, though, with Yumisaki's powers, though, they're not the most efficient. Like, they're really she just can't control her powers very well. So this might not be what happens in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. Then when I came to, I was here. So this is a dream, right? But it sure doesn't feel like one. Yumisaki-sensei, can you hear me right now? Yumisaki-sensei? I called out several times, but nobody's answering. This should be a dream. Yumisaki-sensei is showing me, but did sensei mess up again? Probably. Oh, right. Yuuna at the time said something about my power going haywire, and that caused the technique to go wrong? Go wrong? Maybe, just maybe, though. The technique messed up, and this is actually the real future. Does that mean I traveled through time? No way, impossible. Fuyazora-kun and I are together, huh? If this is the real future, of course I'm happy and all, but there's no way the other girls would stay quiet about. Speaking of which, how are Yuuna and the others doing? That's a good question. I'm here. I was surprised about Papa and Mama moving overseas, but the Yuragi Inn never changes. Excuse me. Hey, long time no see, Chisaki-chan. It has been a while. Koyuzu-chan? Miraya-chan? Oh my god, they're all grown up. Kozu looks gorgeous. Oh my god, and Mirai, like, what the dude? Same with Mirai, she looks beautiful as well. Whoa, they've changed so much. You two got a lot taller. You're still going on about that? Chisaki-san, you were pretty surprised about this last year too, right? And Kozu-chan, your tail and ears are gone. You can get rid of them now? Yeah. but that's been years ago, right? We're real adults now, okay? We even work in the hot spring town. Oh, really? Oh. Welcome, wow, welcome, Chisaki-san. Nakai-san. Whoa, you haven't changed at all. Well, I am perpetually young. Yeah. So this makes sense. How's everyone doing now? Right, I was kind of wondering how everyone's doing, you know. Well, the one I'm hearing about most now is Karua-chan. Yeah, Yogi-san? Karua-chan's currently the top dog unifying the yokai world. As the great demon king who has surpassed the 3 families, everyone fears her. Oh shit, unifying Demon King? I still can't believe it myself. I never thought someone would actually overthrow the Yonazaka family with brute force and stir a revolution. Whoa, 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 what? Well, the whole East-West war bogged down everyone because of the Tengo and Yonazaka families, which makes sense. But since Karara-san took over the West, everyone went into a quick ceasefire. I can only call the post-war developments astounding, and there's a lot of people to be thankful for in the East too. Also, recently the cat gods Chuma Ninja and Ryuga family and a whole bunch of other non-yokai organizations formed an alliance, and Karara-san's at the top. I don't know what's happening, but everyone's doing really well. I got a bad feeling about this. I had no idea about all that, so where's everyone today? It's just the 3 of us living in the inn, okay? Everyone else went back to their hometowns. You forgot already, Chisaki-san? Oh, right, really? Really? Oh, then what about Yuuna-san? It's been 9 years already, right? Yuuna-san regained her memories and cleared her regrets, so she passed on. So, now we got confirmation here that 1 year in the current timeline that Yuuna is going to pass on. So I'm guessing this is just a foreshadowing that the manga is going to end in a year? That's my best guess, but we'll have to wait and see. Seriously, what happened today, Chisaki-san? You're acting weird, Chisaki-chan. Yeah, look, I see. So you can pass on, Yuuna-san. Well, duh. You're from the past? Yeah, I was wondering if it could actually happen. I really can't say this is a prophetic dream after all. Wow, Chisaki-chan, you actually slipped through time? I guess. But only your consciousness remains, so it must be a time slip. I'm actually surprised a technique like that exists. So Chisaki-chan, So Chisaki-san, are you here to change history? We're talking about time travel here, so changing history has to be brought up, right? No, I'm not really. Like, maybe you can get ahead in fashion or something. Knowing the future is really useful. Like oh my god, this is really making me, I just finished a couple days, or was it a couple days ago? No, yesterday it was. I just literally finished reading Hitman Reborn manga, which shout out to the student fans for that, for getting me to read it. But I should say hashtag the student for Jump Force fans that got me to read it. But this is really making me think of when Suna and them and the rest of the Vankala Guardians went 10 years into the future. I wonder if we're going to get something similar. Very curious if that's the direction we're going in. Like a future where you are lovers with the guy of your dreams. And this is how I'll show you the future you want. Chisaki-san, you're from the night of the high school field trip. That's actually pretty significant. Thinking about it now, everything might have started with that school trip. What do you mean? Please wait. Oh, sorry, but I feel like I really shouldn't ask about this anymore. This is the world where Fuyuzura-kun and I are together. If I wanted to, I might just find out how we can become lovers. But I just can't. Everyone's trying really hard to one-up each other. I can't be so unfair. I know, Chisaki-san, you're worried about time paradoxes, right? I see now. You might actually change history. Yeah, but you might as well change it. Why not? Oh, right, Chisaki-chan. Tell my past self not to underestimate transformation. That's good actually. I could do whatever I want in transformation, but I'm still pretty tiny in the boobs. So you haven't changed, Kazuya-chan. So you went to the Yuragi Inn? Is everyone doing okay? Koyuzu-chan and Mirai-chan became so pretty, it was shocking. I wonder what Fuyuzura-kun thinks about Yuuna-san passing on, but for everyone here, it's already been 9 years. What? Wait, why are you taking off all your clothes, Fuyuzura-kun? You don't want to go in the bath together today? Bath? Well, yeah, I already went in the hot spring, so I'm fine for today, okay? Okay, then I'll go in. Phew. Oh, man, so I always join Fuyuzura-kun in the bath? How much are you enjoying this, future me? Wait a minute. If we're this lovely as adults, then after this, sorry for the wait, Chisaki, but you're not going to go to sleep tonight. Ooh, what do I do? What am I supposed to do? Will this delusion ever stop? So next chapter, which we're going to get to right now, what are adult Kagurashi and Chisaki going to do? So here we go. So this is chapter 147. Hold on a second. Ah, fuck. Here we go. This world at 10 years in the future is where childhood bids farewell. Ooh, and this chapter is titled Chisaki-san in 10 years. Is this a future, a dream, or reality? What do I do? It's not like I'm honestly against this or anything. Chisaki, actually this feels like a dream, doesn't it? But still, I have no idea if this is my first time or not. He'll definitely find out that I'm not from the future. That I'm not the me from the future. I mean, it would be nice if this was a dream, but if I actually did slip through time, then what? What if this wasn't a dream and this is reality, which I can't undo? There was the scenery from the window going to Yuragi Inn, and I saw Koyusu-chan and the others today. If this really is all a dream and not reality, then it didn't seem like that at all. If I say my mind is the only thing that traveled back to my high school days, normally nobody would believe that, right? So what if he ends up thinking I'm a weird woman? Chisaki, then this dream-like life will end. Then what? Chisaki? Did you mentally go back to high school again? How did you... Wait, again, huh? Oh, I was right. You were acting really weird this morning. Sorry, Fuyuzura-kun. I just couldn't say it, but It's fine. Really, just breathe. You'll be okay, Miyazaki. This has happened a number of times already, so I'm sorry for not realizing it earlier, Miyazaki. No need, that's my line. Oh, but this is good, but it smells strange. Blended tea? Yeah, chamomile, marshmallows, linden, a bunch of stuff. Fuyuzura-kun, you like tea? Well, you made it for me, Miyazaki. Whenever you came to visit me long ago, sorry, let me read this. Fuck my wings right now. Well, you made it for me, Miyazaki. Whenever you came to visit me long ago, and it made me feel really relaxed. Oh, really? Drink it while it's hot, Fuyuzura-kun. I know you how you feel, but everyone's really worried, so stop being so reckless. Miyazaki, I felt like I just remembered something. I was serving you tea, and you were covered with wounds. That was around the time I lost all my spirit powers, huh? What? Ooh, so this... Yeah, we're definitely having a Hitman Reborn type situation. Eh? Well, just take your time and remember it. Oh, but you have work starting Monday, Chisaki. Right, I'm working now, huh? But where? What job is it? Hey, don't worry about it. If worst comes to worst, take a break. That night, I dreamt about the things that happened in this world. First, my memories of high school. After Fuyuzura-kun lost his powers, he stopped seeing Yuuna-san. It was the complete opposite of our first meeting. I was the one telling Fuyuzura-kun about Yuuna-san. And back then, she looked really lonely. But how exactly did Fuyuzura-kun lose his powers again? Then at the end of fall, Yuuna-san passed on. I remember everything now, and my regrets have been cleared up. As for what those regrets were, nobody really knew, and most likely my spirit senses were gone. The otherworldly influence was only temporary, it seems. Then at the start of the year, the Yokai War started. The Yatagane, Uka-san, passed on, and her successor, Fuyuzura-kun, lost his powers, and Yuuna-san, Tenkogen Ryusai was no longer in this world. So all the people who could stop them were gone, apparently. So this war happened because the main players were gone. That makes a lot of sense. Yuki-san had no choice but to lead the West Army, as she was the top officer. Oboro was forced to fight against the West Army because they were trying to take control of the Ryuga family. And sometimes civilians got caught in it. And to make sure the humans wouldn't get hurt, Sagiri-san and Hibari-chan were out all the time doing Chuma ninja work. Fuyuzura-kun tried to protect everyone, despite the fact he lost his powers and entered the battlefield. And despite losing his spiritual powers, he was really strong as expected, as he was possessed by a Chinese kung fu master, and he mastered the art of Qi Kong and eternal power. We didn't lose anyone related to the Yuragi-in thanks to his efforts. Even so, the three families were too much for him, and Yaya-san had limits to her healing, so he always came back wounded. And I spent every single day nursing him back to health. After all, Yuuna-san was gone from room 204. Then, after more than a year of this, when everyone was already exhausted, the war finally came to an end. I heard about a ceasefire, but the West and East were pretty much under Hiyoki-san's control at this point, it seems. And then, even though the post-war dealings weren't over, everyone entered exam mode. I managed to get into my #1 choice, Tokyo University, and Fuyuzura-kun found a job with Yukimuri Town's biggest transport company. Once we graduated, everyone was going to be going their own ways, and on Valentine's Day, right before graduation, I confessed to Fuyuzura-kun and got rejected. But I wasn't the only one who did back then. Everyone else got rejected as well. Fuyuzura-kun wanted to respect everyone's wishes, and apparently, after thinking about it again, he realized it was a mistake to keep our hopes up like this. Even after entering college, I was so heartbroken by Fuyuzura-kun. I ended up not dating anyone and did a lot of sentimental journeys alone as a hobby. Then after 3 years, as I was coming home dead tired from work, I'm sorry, Miyazaki? Fuyuzura-kun? So Fuyuzura-kun got stationed in the main Tokyo headquarters and he was living alone, lonely. So when I encountered him by chance, I was in super high spirits. He was a bit awkward at first, but I forced him into some dates, and we developed a friendship over our shared hobby of traveling. Then one day it just happened. I'm back. Oh, that's a nice smell. Fuyuzura-kun, welcome back. Sorry for making you go shopping. Oh, where are the spoons and chopsticks again? Hey, Miyazaki, I like you. Want to go out with me? Of course. Morning, Miyazaki. Chisaki's fine, Kokan. I remember everything now. Why was I trying to forget it? Unlike yesterday, today I'm feeling like my high school days are a thing of the distant past, and so I return to the usual life. Sometimes, even when I do end up going back to high school mode, Kokan toughed it out and accepted it all. And then after another year, hey, you've been living together for 4 years now? And you still haven't talked about marriage? You're 27 now, right? Oh god, I feel really old right now. He still has some debts. Debts? And he said to hold off marriage until he pays them off. Wait, is that okay? Is he actually thinking about his future? Oh, it's fine. We've been dating for a long time now, and we even went to pick out engagement rings a long time ago. This will be okay, right, Kokan? Wow. We haven't been here since our first date, back when we didn't know Tokyo very well. I remember. That's exactly why I'll do it here. I paid off all my debts. Now we can work for mornings. Now we can work just for ourselves. So, can you get married with me? I was actually worried a bit. I was wondering if Kokan would be okay with having a normal life. Like the last time when I mentally went back to high school, I thought despite all of the hard times we went through, everyone in the Yuragi-yen was amazing and you fought with them. Don't tell me that, Chisaki. For an orphan medium with a ton of debt like myself, this is like a dream living a normal life with you. So... Chisaki-kun, wake up already, Chisaki-kun. I'm sorry I did something rash. Please wake up, Misaki-kun. You're in the dream world now. What were those voices? Chisaki? Can you hear me, Chisaki? Can you hear me, Chisaki-san? Yuuna-san? Ah, great, you can hear me. So Ryusen-san and Yumisaki-sensei's technique went out of control, but you'll be okay. I will get you out of there now. What the heck? So you're saying these last 11 years have been nothing but a dream? 11 years? What the heck? It can't be. Miyazaki-san, have you spent 11 years in that dream? Impossible. In only a few minutes? Time flows differently in the dream world than reality. You're kidding. So she's been stuck in that dream for 11 years? We're so sorry, Chisaki. If only I analyze their technique more quickly. But keep it together, please. It's still only the second day of the school trip now. Waking up from the dream to despair. Next issue, now that Chisaki knows this is a dream, what will she do? So... now we know for sure that this is just a dream world. This isn't the future. Like, but this still could be like a parallel future similar to what we got in Hitman Reborn. But I still got a bad feeling about this. Like, the question really is, will the events that we're seeing in this dream world happen? But I don't think he would, no, I don't think that, Fuyuzora, I don't think he could, sorry, wordings. I don't think Ogarashi can lose his spirit power because of the connection with Yuuna. I think that's what it has to do with, to be honest. Because remember, Yuuna was the one that helped, revitalize his spirit. But, like, when it said Fuyuzura-kun lost his powers, I was just like, wait a minute. Something isn't right. So, we still could have the possibility where, this manga ends a year from now, but I don't know, but I totally understand why, Yuuna just chose to you know, get her memory back and just pass on is because she couldn't connect with Fuyazura anymore. That's why, and it makes complete sense. So, do I think that this future is going to happen? So, again, kind of similar to like Hitman Reborn. No, I don't think this future is going to happen. It is a dream world. This is one of many possibilities, but I don't think it's going to happen because, again, we've seen Fuyazura-kan lose his powers before, and he regained them back because of certain techniques. And we actually just saw it in the last arc too, when he was really low on spirit power. But very curious what you guys think. Like, what do you think could have caused Kogarashi in this dream world to lose his powers? I'm very curious about that, if it had something to do with the technique that was used or what. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Yuragi-san content. There is a few ways you can do that, or sorry, wordings. Bring more Yuuna-san content. There we go. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.